controller. I love video games, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo,
and Sega, boy.
It really don't matter to me, man. Who ready to play? Hold up, the GameHead got something to say. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy God Shepherd, and I'm back. Oh yeah, with another video. I'm also a hip-hop recording artist and all of that good stuff, and I hope you know where to go find my music. Anyway, man, let's get into this video. Yeah. All right, man, I'm back. Y'all already know what's up, man. And it's the year 2019. Yeah, we are in our third month of 2019. And I said to myself, why not talk about a system that is dear to my heart, and that is the Ps Vita. Man, I really love this system. I got a lot of flack from a lot of my friends and a lot of hatred from a lot of my friends and stuff like that. Man, the Vita, man, it's going down. And yes, it is, or I believe last year it was on its last leg last year. The last things that Sony was going to do for the Vita and everything like that happened last year. So, I mean, the Vita is an awesome system, and I really love this system. And we're going to discuss, a little bit whether or not I feel that even now in 2019, if this would be a system worth picking up if you guys can get your hands on it. So let's get on into this thing, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss this, because I think some of you guys might want this thing. All right now, man. Right now, man, right here, we got the Ps Vita, man, one of my favorite systems. Like I mentioned earlier, this thing is very, very awesome. I love everything about it, from the touch screen to the touchpad and stuff like that on the back of it and stuff, but as we think about this thing, man, we go way back, and we can see that in December, I believe sometime in December of 2011, the Ps Vita was released, but it was not here in the US or in the States for that matter. It was released over in Japan. And it wasn't until, February sometime the following year, I believe, that the US, had the opportunity to get their hands on the PlayStation Vita, or the Ps Vita, if you will. And I must say, as far as Sony goes, this is one of the best handhelds that they have made. Of course, we had the PSP, so the Vita is the successor to the PSP, basically. But this game system, this handheld system, man, you could do all kinds of things with this thing. You could leave your home, for instance. I talked about some of this stuff in another video. I think a past video that I did talking about was it worth getting then. But you could leave your home anyway, and whatever you had in your PS3, you could play on the go. You had remote play. And the same thing goes with the PS4. And this is one of the reasons why I believe picking up a Ps Vita, even in the year 2019, is very much worth it, because I know that you guys out there got some games that you just don't want to put down, and you got other things and other obligations that you got to do, like leave or whatnot and go somewhere, but you want to take them things on the go. So as long as you got that great Wi-Fi connection and things of that nature, whatever is at home in your system, your home console, as far as a PS3 or PS4, you can play on the go on the Vita. Now, this model that I have here, I don't believe this model, the slim model, was released until 2014 sometime. I really don't know the date, but I believe it was 2014 when the US or the States, we got to get our hands on the slim version of the Ps Vita. Japan, man, they always get everything first, it seems like. With that said, if it started in 2011, this thing is what 11, you got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This thing is almost 8 years old. If you're looking at the first model that was released, the big thick ones, these things are almost 8 years old. And this model right here is approaching, I believe, about 5, maybe be going on 6 6 years old tops, so even with that said, of course it's in the end of its life cycle. Of course it's done for this thing. Sony's not making any more games for that matter, for it, I believe. I don't even know if there's any more updates coming out for this. But in the state that it is in currently, I believe that this is a great pickup, a must-have for any collector or for anybody just that just wants to experience the Vita and all the games that it has to offer if you've never experienced it. I think it'll be worth your money, and I think this year right now would be the year to hurry up and get it, because after that, these things are probably going to go up in price and be ridiculously priced. These things are going to be costing some money. So these are just a few of my favorite games popping up right here that I just really enjoyed, and I keep picking up to keep playing, especially that Oxy Verge right there. I think I said that right. Yeah, especially that. But, and World of Final Fantasy. But I love these games. I love the Vita as a whole. Great console, great handheld console, great system, great overall, period. I mean, some of the downfalls to this thing probably was just the memory cards for these things cost a lot of money. The memory card I wish it was just a regular memory card that you would stick in your phone and it could pop out and put in your Vita. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Sony had their own special cards. And I think that might have been one of the downfalls of the Vita, period. But I'm thankful that this model came with some internal memory versus the first models that were released, or the fat model. It didn't come like that. There was no way you could play without a memory card. So, but anyway, tell me you guys' thoughts on the PS Vita as of right now. I mean, do you guys prefer the slim model or the fat model? Is this something you guys are thinking about picking up in the year 2019? Do you think it will be worth your money, your bang for your buck? I mean, hey, Sony might not be making games, but there are companies out there still releasing games for this thing, physical copies too. I mean, you can still find, and if they're not releasing them, you can still find a lot of good games for the low price, them sweet deals, if you know what I mean. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, share your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll be notified when I'm doing new videos. Anyway, thank you guys. See you next time on GameHead. Peace.